Raked in close to 100. Just like that, Martin Lawrence was unfortunately, Lawrence followed his big success. What's the worst that could happen? Night and national security all underperformed, and in spite of the solid sequel, he hasn't managed to right the ship for good. With his movies continuing to miss the mark, Lawrence tried to return to the medium.
Yeah.
One series that did get picked up. Comeback. Lawrence decided to take his talents back to the stand-up stage in 2016. Martin Lawrence, doing time, premiered on Showtime, marked his first stand-up film in almost 15 years. Sadly, the Showtime special didn't put Lawrence back in the spotlight. Doing time arrived with there's also the possibility that he just gets too close up again. So it's possible that we'll be seeing a lot more Martin Lawrence in the future. But surprise! Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out all this.
Stomping in the steel toe, standing for the murder show. Yeah. Yeah, run to the left. Oh. Who you was talking about, Vito? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can vouch for that. I just told Twan that yesterday.
Trey left after his boy got his ass whooped. You know, he on two different time frames. Unreal.
Antoine, you sent me a ticket?
Yeah, you got you a ticket, bruh.
Let me check my mailbox. Notification. Okay, yeah. 8 minutes ago. My bad, player.
Nah, it's just the home team got a head coach delay. I mean the away team. Yeah, I guess the head coach of the away team just had a baby. He on his way now. So nah, we got that shit for free, man. We got some good ass chicken and
Who
shit.
did that? That was a NBA game. Somebody did something to somebody's locker room.
Yeah, they got us on motherfucking
Well,
waiting.
we out here waiting to see a game.
I don't know how much weed he got to smoke. Nah, that motherfucker better throw that cotty away.
my popcorn. $12 for my little ass soda, man. Expensive ass shit. I can go to the movies. Cause Swan's the owner. He's jacking everybody on his
Nah, that shit free. It's a national free day. Nah, hell nah.
Hey Swan, hey, on your owner, cause you got a new stadium. Did you go set everything up?
I did one of them games. I think it was the game against Unreal.
Yeah, he sold all that shit out, man.
Only the rich and famous at his club, at his stadium.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. This nigga gave me a can of soda for $12. Could y'all believe that?
Buy another one.
Nigga Swan over here jacking shit, man.
Buy another one, man. I sent you 2 tickets, man. It should been you and your girl, man. Buy her a soda too.
Nigga, I'm giving that ticket away, nigga, outside, nigga.
One of television's most talked about shows, debuted in 2015, and its cast has enjoyed a major boost in the spotlight.
Hey, boy, that motherfucker, he'll stall you all longer than goddamn trap, won't he?
What?
Damn, boy. I bet if it was free before 9, that motherfucker would be there.
Uh, Hey, that was the shit at the Ritz.
Free before 9.
What? Wasn't it 10?
Yup.
Said out the way. If it was Tato, man, he would have been here. That's crazy, man. My boy with the Giants got the top 3 jersey sales.
They must be loved over there.
For no reason. Fucking Patrick Mahomes, man. Cut it out. Hey, Rocky Boy, you got the number 4 jersey sale with Todd Gurley. Nigga, dude don't even play.
He just loved. He just loved.
And Njoku. Who's number 5? Njoku. Who's number 6? Decatur Mary. Andy. Derek Carr. Then another one of our Grogu. That quarterback Quan got been to 7 Super Bowls, man. He should be number 1.
They don't love him.
Everybody don't like them fat ass numbers, man. 66 and shit at quarterback. Nah, Swan changed his number to a regular number, man. Not only did he win 4 Super Bowls for the Niners, but he beat the Niners to 6 rings, bro.
Hey, can I run to the concession stand before this game start, man? I don't want to miss it.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, you might go home and change the pamper or something. Like, I'm about to start a pool game.
Nigga Swan about to get a whole little quick in over there.
Man, this shit crazy.
Hey, man, there's about to be hella car wrecks within the next month, bro.
Fortnite.
They're putting a Fortnite on the cell phone. You used to fucking play your cell phone people with PS4. That's a crazy cross-platform. That's some crazy shit, huh? That don't even make sense, that cross-platform, though. Yeah. Well, they tested it out yesterday with the phone, no, with the PC and the Xbox. That makes sense, but they did the phone one wrong. Yeah, now then they're gonna add the cell phone to the PS4, so to the Xbox. Yeah, that's the one that's weird to me, but I mean, it's 2018, man. Anything is possible. You got people fucking blow up dolls.
Vic, you said you got one of them. What's that like?
That big fat booty. I got the new one, bro. The one that cost 3,000, bro.
Oh, what?
Yep.
That's why you was
That's
sick
three.
that day.
That's all the shit, bro. That STD.
They got plastic poison.
Nah, I let my boys borrow it.
Plastic burns.
Burned your shit out, huh?
Damn dog burnt
Up
you.
to you, though. You want to borrow MVP? I was about to say, I'm good. That's the internet.
Appreciate it. We'll put your face on it and stick it in, blow it up and put it in the air.
I want you to kiss it on the lips, bro. I'm gonna have fun.
You definitely made that up yourself. But what I said was you going. What I said was you going home. But if you need to tell yourself shitty to go out there and blow it, then you need to tell yourself that. Right now,
Red nigga blooded.
now I feel like I'm about to watch them goddamn Bengals get massacred. Watch your game. My game is over.
Who you play on, real?
Oh, yeah, that's deep.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now, 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Bengals going up against the Chiefs.
Larry, thank you very much. The snow and the cold, it has not deterred the KC faithful. The parking lot was full early. The barbecue smokers going, and we are about set for football here on EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. They go play action here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. 12 yards that time, and it's Cincinnati first down. Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. That one good for 7 that time. And it'll give the Bengals a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now they try the right side here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Now let's go! Detroit! Detroit! No, check! Patriot! Patriot!
On the give, this is their fullback. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back down, hit on Philly. Here we go. Gone.
Now they try the right side here. Finding some room at midfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through him. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
All right, here we go.
And to give this time to the tailback. They find some open field here. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard!
Now they try the right side here. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
In motion goes the tight end. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They're going to look to throw. Incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run here with Mixon. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They'll drop the throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And some room to work. A big play there for KC. 49 yards on the ground. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed at this in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Space to run past the 20. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This will be fielded at the 6. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it, and now
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So it'll be first down here after the run. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Second down following the run. They'll need to get the play off quickly. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. The play clock's running down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Back to throw here. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Good! Leopard! Leopard! Green!
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
All right, now look at 56.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Now, Jack, Patriot.
And now here's a carry heading left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be third down. Now a handoff as they run left side. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here we go. Black round.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and say...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So the D-line's going to spread out. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Watching that, Barney.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now they try the right side here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he lost the football. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Second down following the incompletion. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. A very solid gain of 27. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And in this weather, and I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends on whether they're going to wear a glove, not wear a glove. How cold is it? You know, all those things go into it. But it goes to everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantage as a receiver because you know where you're going, but that's not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow. Kids love snow. Players, not so much at times.
They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's a Cincinnati Bengals touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And now here comes Kansas.
Good game.
In this case, though, giving up the football.
A good game, man.
Very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Oh, you played a good game, man.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout.
Bro, you ain't see that nigga strip my running back?
In this fourth quarter of play.
Boy, man, he ain't even attempted tackling. He just stripped him.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling.
Oh, that was my other running back. Here, my other running back.
So as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh shit! I don't even know what running back that was. That motherfucker was just in on the substitution.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility.
That motherfucker was just in for the substitution.
You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too.
I just needed a sub.
Too deep into the backfield.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game.
Hey, that's our goal.
That was a factor. I think this home crowd was certainly a factor as well. So this is step one done. Now they
shit
need to
over
win next week if they want to get to the Super
Especially
Bowl.
if that quarterback throwing a run still 70.
Getting the open week by being the number 2 seed, a terrific home crowd for them.
I'm talking about he's throwing a run. That motherfucker still 70. Your ass is through.
One more on their way.
Oh, you got it up.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
Or you could have just wished you ain't played me.
Game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
Hey, nah, man. Hey, that motherfucker was. Hey, I had to say hike so fast before he made his adjustments on defense. I know that motherfucker was salty off that read option. Like, damn, man, I can't get to this person.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on
47
Twitter
rushing yards,
at
baby.
EA Madden.
That's how you stop him.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Hey, you came out the gate and smoked the extra point. I said, what the fuck? You supposed to. You ain't blew him. You ain't blown. You had a successful drive. You did a successful job, bro. You did exactly what everybody else thought you was gonna do.